that was interesting. This is my very first ever Chinese video log. You'll probably see it on the listing saying that it's in Chinese, and there'll be some Chinese characters, hopefully, for the tags and whatnot. So, I'll give if any of you have watched it, even though you can't speak Chinese, out of curiosity, I'll give you a rundown of what I just said in it. I just talked about my feelings towards Taiwan, because a lot of Taiwanese people, they watch my videos, and they think my videos are about a white guy riding around Taiwan saying how shitty Taiwanese people are, and that's not true. That's not what I say. I'm probably gonna have someone listening to this too, and like sometimes when they listen, they just pick out certain words, you know, and they hear a negative word, and then they hear Taiwanese people, and they put the two together, and they don't realize that there's a not thrown into that sentence. You know what I mean? So anyways, yeah, I was just saying that even though I'm riding around in Taiwan, and yeah, I'm insulting a lot of drivers and stuff, and technically they're Taiwanese and I'm white and I'm insulting them, it doesn't mean that I have anything against Taiwanese people. Shit, if I was riding my motorcycle in Canada, I'd be insulting Canadian drivers. If I was riding my motorcycle in America, I'd be insulting American drivers. You know, in England, I sure as hell would be insulting English drivers. I've been to England, they're crazy. So yeah, the point is that just because I'm insulting other drivers on the road sometimes doesn't mean it's racist. But you know, of course not. It just means that, you know, there's a lot of idiots drive. It doesn't matter what country you're in. So that was the one thing I talked about, and then the other thing was I just talked about how if you want to drive fast, you know, if you want to drive recklessly on the road, you know, that's, you know, whatever, that's your choice. But it's a lot smarter to ride recklessly on a bike than it is in a car. Because on a bike, chances are you're gonna, you know, on a bike, chances are if you have an accident, you're gonna hurt yourself. But if you're driving a car and you have an accident, chances are you're gonna hurt somebody else. And it's not fair that somebody else gets hurt for your actions. You know, yeah, of course there's a chance if you're riding a motorcycle fast you can hurt somebody else, but it's a lot less than if you're driving a car fast. And that's the main point. And I just expressed my total lack of respect for people that drive cars and like fly along aggressively through traffic. Because if they lose control, they're gonna go flying. They could easily kill a scooter or two. You read about it in the newspaper all the time. Some drunk guy's flying along speeding, and then he goes to pass a car, and then he doesn't notice that there's a scooter beside that car, and he plows into the back of the scooter, killing the rider. And how the fuck does that scooter rider deserve getting rear-ended by a car that's speeding? He didn't. You know, if I'm speeding and I got to pass a car, first of all, I'm on a motorcycle, and on a motorcycle, my visibility is a lot higher than the roof of a car. So if there was a scooter beside the car, I have a better chance of seeing him. And then even if I were to not notice the scooter and to go to pass the car, you know, my bike's a lot thinner than a car, so I have a higher chance of avoiding him. I also have brakes that are better than a car, so I have a better chance of reducing my speed enough so that I don't hit him. You know, on a bike, you have a lot less chance of hurting someone else. You have a higher chance of hurting yourself, but, you know, that goes along with the territory. Yeah, I think they're going to ride really far today, these guys. I'll probably just turn back on my own sometime soon.